You wake up in Recovery Girl's office hours later. The lights are dimmed, and the heavy feeling is replaced by a massive headache. You aren't alone. Bakugo and Kirishima are both there. Bakugo is slumped in a chair by the door, sparking tiny explosions in his palms to stay awake, and Kirishima is sitting on the floor by your bed, his head resting against the mattress. When they realize you're awake, the tough fear of a say completely crumbles. The bass thrummed through your chest as you laughed at something Dinky said. His ridiculous dance moves, drawing amused looks from half the common room. Class 1A parties were always chaotic, but tonight felt different, looser, wilder. Maybe it was because finals were finally over. Or maybe it was the artistic string lights Mina had hung everywhere, casting everything in a warm, hazy glow. Having fun? Kirishima's arm slid around your waist as he appeared at your side, his sharp-toothed grin bright, even in the dim lighting. His red hair was slightly damp from the summer heat, and he'd ditched his usual headband for the night. Always, you said, leaning into his solid warmth. Your cup was nearly empty, some fruit punch concoction that Sato had mixed up. It tasted a little weird, bitter underneath the sweetness, but you'd figured it was just the cheap fruit juice he'd probably used. "Where's Katsuki?" you asked, scanning the room. Your boyfriend had been nearby just minutes ago, arguing with Sarah about music choices. "Kitchen, bitching about the snacks." Kirishima rolled his eyes. "You know how he is." You did know. Bakugo took his nutrition seriously, and the table loaded with chips and candy probably offended his very soul. Still, he'd come tonight for you, even if he'd never admit that. "I'm going to grab a refill," you said, pulling away from Kirishima. "Do you want anything?" "Nah, I'm good, babe." You made your way through the crowded room, weaving through the bodies and laughing groups. The punch bowl sat on a table near the corner, mostly empty now. You just started pouring when Mineta appeared at your elbow. "Great party, huh?" he said, standing too close. "Yeah," you replied shortly, not bothering to hide your disinterest. You'd learned early on that encouraging him in any way was a mistake. "That punch is really good. I had like 3 cups." His grin was too wide, too eager. "You should definitely have more." Something about the way he said it made your skin crawl, but you brushed it off as a typical Mineta creepiness. "I'm good with just this. Thanks." You turned away, heading toward the kitchen to find Bakugo. The room tilted slightly, and you blinked, surprised. You hadn't drunk anything alcoholic. Aizawa Sensei had made his stance on underage drinking crystal clear, and nobody was stupid enough to risk his wrath. "Katsuki," you called out as you entered the kitchen. He was there, just as Kirishima had said, scowling at a bag of chips. "These have so much freaking sodium, it's—" He cut off, red eyes sharpening as he looked at you. "The hell's wrong with you?" "Nothing's wrong," but your words felt thick, heavy in your mouth. The kitchen lights seemed too bright now, hallowing around Bakugo's blonde hair. He was in front of you instantly, one calloused hand cupping your face. "Your pupils are huge. What did you take?" "I didn't." You swayed, and his other hand shot out to steady you. "Just punch. The fruit punch." "Freaking hell." Bakugo's jaw clenched. and you could see the barely restrained violence in every line of his body. Kirishima. Within seconds, your red-haired boyfriend burst through the door, his easy smile dropping the moment he saw you. What happened? Someone messed up with her drink. Bakugo's voice was deadly quiet, the kind of quiet that preceded explosions. Garaizawa. No. I'm fine. He protested, but the room was spinning now, colors bleeding together. Your legs felt like water. I'm just dizzy. Like hell you're fine. Bakugo scooped you up effortlessly, carrying you toward the couch in the common room. The party noise seemed distant now, muffled. Everybody, out. His roar cut through the music like a detonation. You felt him lower you onto the couch, heard Kirishima's voice raised, herding people out, heard Mina asking what was wrong, with concern sharp in her tone. Stay with me, Bakugo demanded, his face swimming in your vision. His hand found yours, squeezing hard enough to ground you. Eyes on me. Don't you freaking dare pass out. I'm trying, he mumbled. Fear was starting to cut through the fog. What had been in that drink? How much of it? Katsuki, I'm scared. I know. I've got you. His thumb stroked across your knuckles, and you clung to that sensation that proved that he was there. Shitty hair's getting help. A bit later, Kirishima was back with Aizawa Sensei and Recover Girl too. Rehypnol, most likely, she said grimly. We need to take her to the infirmary. I'll call the police. Who? Bakugo's voice could cut steel. Who the heck did that? Mineta, Kirishima said, and there was something terrifying in his usually warm voice. Think you saw him near the punch bowl, putting something in it. He's holding him in the room right now. He wanted to say something, to process that information, but your body felt so heavy. Don't let go, he managed to say. Never, you hear me? We're never letting go. Neither of us. Kirishima's hand found your other arm, equally warm and equally solid. We've got you, baby. You're safe now. Relax. Recover Girl said something about moving you, and you felt yourself being lifted again, rattled against Bakugo's chest. His heart hammered against your ear, too fast, betraying his fear even as his hands remained steady. I'm going to kill him, Bakugo muttered into your hair. I'm actually going to do it. After she's okay. After I make sure of it. Kirishima said quietly. You wanted to tell them that you would be, to reassure them, but darkness was creeping in at the edges of your vision. The last thing you register was their voices, both of them promising that you'd be alright. And then, nothing. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.